Anyways, so my name is Syed. I'm running my company. DPL is the name, and I'm also part of the Prime Minister's Task Force on IT and Telecom. And I recently retired from Pakistan Software Houses Association, through which we work on the ecosystem in IT and Telecom. So basically, I would say IT sector is one of the fastest growing sectors in Pakistan. It's in fact number one in the services industry. We have close to $3 billion worth of IT exports. The biggest market for Pakistani companies is US, which is 60% of Pakistani IT companies market, export market. And then there are other countries like UK, Europe, Canada, Australia, but I definitely see a lot of potential working with more nearshore companies, countries like Malaysia. Um, Basically, this government, when it came, they had a special focus on digital, and they created a policy that was focused on job creation and exports growth in IT sector. That's why they have been very focused on creating programs that can really jumpstart. I believe Pakistan, despite having such a strong IT sector, has kind of not really uh, be up there to its potential, and that potential is now going to be realized. You often know as IT destinations such as India, Philippines, and Pakistan can definitely claim its space over there. So for that, the government understood there are a lot of branding issues, image issues Pakistan needs to work with. Uh, since 2013-14, Pakistan has come a long way. The image has been improved in a big way, and law and order situation is very good now. Unfortunately, while Pakistan moved to political stability, the image became very good, the law and order became very good, but the international perception did not move, in parallel with the real situation. And that requires a lot of effort and hard work from the overseas community, from Pakistanis, and of course some kind of effective branding campaign from the government, and that's what government of Pakistan is going to be doing pretty soon. Secondly, we also realized that the services sector requires special focus when it comes to ease of doing business, development of quality talent. We already have 25,000 graduates every year in technology, but that needs to be increased a lot. So there have been many programs by the government to educate and take Pakistani graduates to the next level. And even the researchers and the undergrad level programs, they have been started, and the results will be seen pretty soon. Another very big initiative the government is now actually, the Prime Minister took special interest in, is special technology zones. We have seen such zones in Malaysia and other countries. In Pakistan, these kind of large technology zones will provide the ease of doing business for international investors that we believe will jumpstart everything. When we come to the startup ecosystem, Pakistan is doing very well. I think in last 2-3 years there have been huge successes or breakthrough moments for this system. And I would say that success stories like Kareem, that was bought by Uber just under $3 billion. Most of its co-founder and most of its tech team has been based in Pakistan. Similarly, there are many new upcoming startups like Bikea. Bikea just raised $13 million a week ago. And there are many such stories where companies in Pakistan have started to raise like a Series A and $10 million range. So I think there's a lot of potential that is just starting to realize in Pakistani market. So that's kind of an overview of Pakistani ecosystem. And I was told by the organizers I should present two things. One is the high level view of the market. Another is what we are doing as a company in Pakistan, and how what we can offer to the Malaysian companies. So as a DPL, we are a very unique IT company, services company, but it's kind of different if you compare it to Indian or Pakistani services companies, because we have created a model which we call innovation as a service. And it's a very unique model where we have created a Silicon Valley like culture in our company we call Rebel Ethos. And through that culture and having 100% agile environment, we are able to attract the best talent in Pakistan, and through that we are able to deliver innovation to our customers. So there are two type of customers we are focusing on right now. One is startup companies. um, um, uh, we become technology partner for the startup companies and help them from their idea to exit. And second is the corporate companies that are looking for digital transformation. And nowadays, a lot of corporate companies want agile and innovation in culture within their companies. So we help them because corporates are not kind of process-centric companies, and they're not people-centric, and that's where they need help. And that's where we come in. We provide consulting and we provide digital transformation services along with the 4IR tech. So recently, for example, we have helped a fintech company in UK from an idea. We took them to exit, and they just sold their company called Arrow Money. That was a mobile wallet company. The entire product development was done in Pakistan. We have been involved in recently one of our startups customers, an IoT based platform in US which provides apartment buildings with built-in IoT. They just raised us $7 million, and the entire firmware, software, IoT hub, everything is being done in Pakistan, and they have already signed up with the largest property managers developers in US. Some of the names, they have 700,000 apartments under them, their management. So technologies, high-tech fourth industrial revolution technologies like that, we are able to deliver from here in Pakistan. And on the corporate side, companies like IKEA, companies like the largest automotive company, Auto Vital in US, where we have competed with likes of Accenture and likes. And I believe Pakistan has more to offer because it has been undiscovered before now. So the quality of talent over here is, I mean, you pay much less than India, but you get much better quality tier one resources compared to what when you pay the same money elsewhere. So I think when you're looking with the Pakistani companies, you will see a lot better quality of resources, especially when you talk to the companies with good experience. And secondly, what you get is, I think, better, a lot of customers had talked about better English, better communication skills. So some of these things, I think, if companies from Malaysia, they explore companies, they reach out to Pasha, they reach out directly, they will find the best value when it comes to IT services.